It is a little bit shocking when you see it because those tolls add up real quick.
Yeah, they do. And I mean, you could see it there in that video. I mean, it actually indicated like the price per which exit you're driving to. So I think it was really confusing. Yeah. And we didn't get over in the express lanes. And I remember watching people move over and I said, they're going to get
crossing
charged.
that solid
right.
line.
Yeah, that's the worst, by the way.
That's
another issue altogether unto itself. All right, let's talk about the forecast here. Temperatures right now in the 50s and 60s, relatively mild, a little bit warmer than the same time yesterday in some spots, but I think cool enough to, again, let in some of that fresh air. I've been saying this for the past couple of weeks since we've been dealing with heat in the afternoon. Might as well enjoy some fresh air in the morning to cool down the house. But once that sun comes out, you know the drill, right? Things are going to heat up really quickly here across the region. Right now, still 70 in Pueblo, 74 the hot spot this morning. And I call it hot because that's well above average where we should be this morning in La Junta. By the afternoon, though, you'll wish it was 74. You're likely to top out near 101. In the Springs today, we're going to warm all the way up into the 90s once again. I think the record is a little out of reach today. It's at 95 for the 22nd day of August, but could still warm well above average around 92. That's typically around 10 degrees where we sit for this time of the year. 99 expected late this afternoon in Pueblo with a few fair weather clouds, but no sign of any rain outside of the mountain areas. And in the mountains, again, still tracking the potential for a little bit of monsoon-fueled showers and thunderstorms. I think much like yesterday, coverage will be fairly spotty or hit and miss in nature. Storms likely to pick up anytime after the lunch hour in the high country, and there they'll continue through around sunset tonight. But the big story continues to be this dominant ridge of high pressure just really impacting much of the central U.S. with these hot and dry conditions. Not really expected to go anywhere today or tomorrow, but eventually towards the end of the week, look what it does. It starts to shift back towards Texas and Oklahoma, shrinking in coverage. Notice how the reds are not as pronounced by the time we hit Friday. That's because we have a system moving across the northern tier, southern Canada. That's going to send a cold front our way, and that's going to bring in some noticeable changes to the weather here, including an increase in thunderstorm chances and some much cooler temperatures. And we'll really see that uptick in moisture here in the Springs as we head towards Friday. Thunderstorms likely to continue at times through the upcoming weekend. And I think Friday could be the wettest day. That's what the models are showing right now. Saturday, though, could also feature maybe some heavy rain and thunderstorms for the afternoon hours. But Friday, for now, I give it that 3 out of 5 on the impact scale. So expect to see a wet end to the upcoming week. For Pueblo, I've got upper 90s, dry skies, breezy conditions through Thursday. No big change until the very end of the week. Friday, when we get some thunderstorms. That's for the first day of the Colorado State Fair, and that continues through the upcoming weekend. For Canyon City, we're dry here through Wednesday, and then starting to see some changes on Thursday with a few spotty thunderstorms west of I-25, and then a better chance for some heavy rain, some much cooler air by the weekend. Look at Saturday's high, just 82 degrees. For Woodland Park, also some refreshing and wetter changes on the way. If you like the dry stuff, make sure to take advantage of the next 2 days. By Thursday, thunderstorms begin to move into the region, and then by Friday and Saturday, we're tracking the potential for heavy rain, widespread thunderstorms. Could see some flooding in some flood-prone spots towards the upcoming weekend.